Dog owners spend hundreds of dollars a year on dental chews. The green ones, the twisted ones, the ones shaped like little toothbrushes that promise clinically proven fresh breath. And today I'm going to tell you something the pet care aisle doesn't want you to hear. There's a method that outperforms every chew on that shelf. It costs about $2. It takes 90 seconds a day. And it's the same thing veterinary dentists use on their own dogs. But before I show you, I need 60 seconds to warn you about the DIY remedies going viral right now. Because one of them is merely useless, and one of them can put your dog in the emergency room. If you've ever searched homemade dog toothpaste, do not skip this part. I'm Dr. Andrew. Let's talk about the mouth attached to the face you love. First, why this matters more than you think. Dental disease is the single most common medical condition veterinarians diagnose in adult dogs. By age 3, the majority of dogs already have some degree of periodontal disease, not dog breath disease, infection under the gum line. And here's what most owners never connect. That infection doesn't stay in the mouth. Bacteria from diseased gums enter the bloodstream and are associated with problems in the heart, liver, and kidneys. That yucky breath you've been laughing about? It can be the smell of a chronic infection your dog has been quietly living with, because dogs hide pain. They'll keep eating with a mouth that would send you or me to an emergency dentist in tears. So yes, dental care is worth your money. The question is whether it's worth that money, because here's what the chew industry is quietly built on. Let me be fair, because I'm not here to burn down the whole aisle. Good dental chews are not a scam. The legitimate ones carry a small seal on the bag, VOHC, the Veterinary Oral Health Council. That seal means the product was actually tested against a standard and demonstrated real plaque or tartar reduction. It's the closest thing pet dentistry has to a referee. Now go look at the dental section of any pet store and count how many products have that seal. It's a minority, a small one. Everything else, the dental sticks, the breath bones, the twisted green things with the fresh mint packaging, is legally allowed to look like dental care without ever proving it does anything. If the bag doesn't have that seal, you're not buying dental care. You're buying a treat with marketing. But here's the deeper problem, and this applies even to the good chews. The number nobody puts on the packaging. A chew only works on the surfaces the chewing touches. Watch your dog eat one tonight. Really watch. They'll take it to their favorite spot, tilt their head, and grind it with the back teeth, almost always on one preferred side, the same way you probably chew your food. The whole event lasts, what, 2 minutes? 3 if it's a big one? Now count what never touched that chew. The front teeth, the incisors and canines, the entire inner surface of every tooth, the opposite side of the mouth if your dog is a one-side chewer, and most are. And most importantly, the gum line, the exact spot where plaque digs in, where periodontal disease actually begins, where the infection that ends up in the bloodstream gets its start. A dental chew is like cleaning your kitchen by wiping the one counter you can reach from the couch. Is that counter cleaner? Sure. Is the kitchen clean? Not even close. And then there's the cost. Let's actually do this math together because nobody ever does. Premium dental chews run $1 to $2 per chew. The bag says feed one daily. $150 a day times 365 days is over $500 a year. Across a 10-year life, you're staring at $5,000. $5,000 for a partial clean of one side of the back of the mouth. For that money, you could pay for multiple professional veterinary cleanings, actual, complete, under the gum line dental care, and still have money left for the good treats. So what does veterinary dentistry actually rank above every chew ever made? It costs $2, and it's probably already in your house. A toothbrush. I know. You wanted a secret ingredient. You wanted me to say turmeric or apple cider vinegar so you could screenshot it and feel like you cracked a code. Here's the actual secret, and it's hiding in plain sight. Daily brushing is the gold standard of canine dental care. Not my opinion. This is what veterinary dental specialists, the board-certified ones who spend their entire careers inside dogs' mouths, recommend first. Before any chew, before any additive, before any spray, every other product in that aisle is officially considered a supplement to brushing. Not a replacement, a supplement. So why doesn't everyone know this? Think about the economics for a second. A toothbrush is a one-time $2 purchase that lasts months. A chew is a daily repurchase forever. Which one gets the advertising budget? Which one gets the eye-level shelf placement? The TV commercials? The influencer campaigns? Nobody builds recurring revenue on a toothbrush. The best answer in dental care is also the least profitable one. And that's exactly why you've never seen it advertised. Here's the entire science, one sentence. Plaque is soft for roughly the first 24 to 48 hours, and then it mineralizes into tartar, which no brush on earth can remove. So the whole game is mechanical disruption of that soft plaque at the gum line once every 24 hours before it hardens. That's it. That's the entire multi-billion-dollar problem. A soft bristled child's toothbrush does it. A rubber finger brush does it. $2. But Dr. Andrew, my dog will never let me near his mouth. He will. Not tonight. In 3 weeks. Because the mistake everyone makes is going from 0 to full brushing in one ambush on day 1. The dog panics, the owner gives up, and the toothbrush dies in a drawer. Here's how you actually do it. Week 1, no brush exists. Don't even show it. Once a day, lift the lip, touch the teeth with your bare finger for 2 or 3 seconds, release, treat, celebrate like they won a medal. That's the whole session. You're not cleaning anything. You're teaching one lesson. Hands near mouth means good things happen. By day 5 or 6, most dogs stop caring entirely. Week 2, the brush appears, wearing a smear of dog toothpaste like a disguise. Let them lick it first. Dog toothpaste is flavored like poultry or beef, so to your dog this is a weird spoon, not a weapon. Then, front teeth only, 3 or 4 gentle seconds, done, treat, praise, keep it stupidly short. The rule that changes everything. End the session before your dog wants it to end. Always leave them slightly wanting more. That's how you build a dog that trots over when the toothbrush comes out. And those dogs exist, I promise you. Week 3 onward, work backward to the molars, angling toward where tooth meets gum, because that line is the battlefield. 90 seconds total for the whole mouth. And here's a gift. You can skip the inner surfaces. The tongue does a decent job keeping those relatively clean. It's the outer surfaces and the gum line where the war is won. Outside, gum line, done. Do that daily, even every other day if life happens, and you are delivering more real dental protection than a lifetime supply of premium chews for the price of a coffee. Now the part I flagged in the first minute, because the internet is overflowing with kitchen ingredient dental recipes for dogs, and I need you to hear a vet say this next part clearly because one of these can end in an emergency room. Never, ever use human toothpaste on a dog. Here's why this is the deadly one. Many human toothpaste contain xylitol, an artificial sweetener that's perfectly safe for you and severely toxic to dogs. In a dog's body, xylitol triggers a massive insulin release. Blood sugar crashes, and in higher amounts it can cause liver failure. We're not talking about a sensitive stomach. We're talking seizures. We're talking a genuine veterinary emergency from something you did with good intentions. And even the human toothpastes, without xylitol, still contain fluoride and foaming detergents that are designed to be spat out. Here's the thing about dogs. They don't spit. They can't. Every bit of whatever you put in that mouth gets swallowed, every single time. Human toothpaste is designed around an ability your dog does not have. Dog toothpaste only. Poultry flavor, beef flavor. $5 to $8 a tube, lasts months, and it's designed to be swallowed. This is the one place in this video where the cheap substitute isn't thrifty. It's dangerous. The baking soda recipes, skip them. They're everywhere. They're viral. They cost pennies, and they're a bad idea twice over. First, baking soda tastes terrible to dogs. And remember those 3 weeks of trust you just built? One bitter, salty session can undo it. Second, swallowed regularly, and again, everything gets swallowed, it can disrupt your dog's stomach acidity and digestion. You'd be trading a fake benefit for a real cost. Hydrogen peroxide, skip it. Yes, it foams impressively. It's also an irritant to the mouth tissue and the stomach lining. Foam is not cleaning. Foam is chemistry theater. Essential oils? Absolutely not. This one genuinely worries me because natural sounds safe. Tea tree oil in particular is toxic to dogs even in small amounts. We're talking tremors and weakness from doses people think of as harmless. Natural and safe are not the same word. Snake venom is natural. And coconut oil, the internet's favorite. Here's the fair answer. Small amounts are harmless, and dogs love the taste. But there is no good evidence it cleans teeth. None. If coconut-flavored dog toothpaste is what convinces your dog to accept the brush, wonderful, use it. But understand what's happening. It's the bristles doing the work, mechanically breaking up plaque at the gum line. It was always the brush. It will always be the brush. So brushing is the foundation. What's actually worth stacking on top of it, and what's theater? Quick, honest rundown. Worth it. VOHC sealed chews as a supplement. Now that you know what they can and can't do, they have an honest job. Backup coverage on the days life wins, and the brush stays in the drawer. A tested chew on your skip days is a real strategy. A chew instead of brushing is a hope. Worth it. VOHC approved water additives. Modest effect but proven, and the effort is zero. You pour it in the bowl. Just check for that seal because unsealed additives are flavored water with a marketing department. Worth it. And non-negotiable. Professional cleanings when your vet calls for one. Here's the truth, no home method escapes. Once plaque mineralizes into tartar, nothing you do at home removes it. Not brushing, not chews, not any powder on the internet. Brushing prevents, it does not reverse. Existing tartar and disease under the gum line need a professional cleaning, under anesthesia, where the vet can actually reach the places disease lives. Skipping that to save money is how a $300 cleaning becomes a $2,000 mouthful of extractions. Theater, dental sprays promising no brushing needed. Read that phrase again. It's the tell. Any product whose main selling point is that you won't have to do the thing that actually works is selling you permission, not dental care. And any product whose best evidence is a before and after photo on Facebook, the after photo is doing more work than the product ever. And one free habit that costs nothing. Once a month, flip your dog's lip and just look. You're checking 4 things: a red or angry gum line, brown crust building on the back molars, any bleeding, and a smell that reaches you from a distance. Any of those isn't a brush harder sign, it's a call the vet sign. 30 seconds a month and you'll catch problems a year before they'd have announced themselves.